And we are recording.
Alright, who wants to do the recap?
Not it.
Jesus.
You can't tell,
Fuck
but
off.
I'm doing nose goes, so.
Want it from
Fuck.
Ryan so
I'll
bad.
do it.
Yes.
I'll do it.
Yes. My top choices were Ryan or Mike, but I feel like from Ryan's perspective, it's just so good.
Having to play the straight man in this cavalcade.
Ryan's perspective, 90% of it is internal scribbing.
No, it's more just.
Straight-
No, it's not even internal
Oh,
screaming. It's
external
just.
screaming.
No, it's more just. I could be reading.
Doing anything else but this. Why?
Yeah, I could be being antisocial right now. Okay, so we left Zan's request to head to Reeland's home of Sworky. We got there. Reeland talked to people in Forest Speak because we can't understand what it said. And and while we were there, Edward's family had asked Raylan if he might know of anybody who would be interested in kind of taking up a cooking position to kind of help them capitalize on their new waterfront property. And the local innkeep gave us a few names. Ashramir and Darkalion went to one. The young lady was not interested and seemed very interested in staying home. God, I can relate to that. Agnes and Rava went and met a lovely young lady, Lyra, yeah?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
And she was really excited about maps, I think. I wasn't there for part of that. And also to do stuff. Meanwhile, K2, Reelan, and Edward went to go talk to 3 elf sisters, whose names I can't remember. Give me a second. Ariowin, Cilia, and Kishara. And on the way, K2 had a brilliant idea. Hey, they're 3 elf ladies. We're 3 young guys. And Edward was not happy to know where this was going.
Whoa.
Anyways, there was a little back and forth before they're like, hey, well, you should probably try our food before you send us there. So we had to go hunt a deer. And by we, I mean Reelan, because he's the only one who knows the way in the fucking forest. So Reelan got the deer. We went back. There was some fuckery to be had. Edward was not clued in on the fuckery and therefore missed out on it. But that's fine. We made a deal with the ladies. We stayed the night at the inn. We went... Oh, no, we didn't. We went back to Kellen Falls, where Edward's family lives, and stayed the night there. In the morning, the girls showed up. Hi, Krista.
Hi, sorry, I was having chicken issues.
No, it's fine. Yeah, and Reelan and K2 were like, "Oh, we'll show the elf sisters around," and they tried to do a bit of flirting, and K2 did all right. Reelan,
And it's
Oh, boy.
made.
You win some, you lose some, it's fine.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I've seen planes crash into the desert, and I've seen worse craters made. That was bad. And
He's
then,
not an eloquent man.
that's fair. Him and Cobham would have gotten along famously with the fact that they're both bad at word. But in the end, after they made themselves a little tour and came back for Lyra to show off her skills, as they were serving food, Cilia, who is the girl that Reeland's been, trying to get with, was like, Lyra? And Lyra was like, Celia? And then Celia pulled her down and gave her a nice kiss. And Raylan is very much surprised Pikachu.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Not for Raylan.
Merry Chrysler.
Anyways.
All right. So yeah, after that dramatic recapping,
Fuck off.
They were lesbians.
Could be lesbians. We don't know.
They were roommates.
So yeah, Celia pulls Lyra in for the kiss. It's a fairly like full on.
It's an event.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it. It's an event.
It's a
Edward's-
moment.
There you go. It's a moment.
Edward's first response, look to Raylan.
Reeland's just kind of like, he doesn't really know how to process what it is he's seeing. He's not upset by any means. It's just you kind of look on his face
it's
and there's
more
a
just
definite like buffering
shock.
face going on.
Yeah, it's like shock processing.
Rob is just gonna kind of hit the table in like excitement and look at Agnes and go, "The girlfriend."
I'm outside with Darkalion eating on the front porch, so it's all you,
Like-
homie.
Robin just looks out to the door and just like yells it.
Exactly. Like she forgets and she just yells it in her excitement, and then just like, yes.
I guess outside, she's like, eat faster.
Just look to the other two, like, it's all right.
The two sisters. Yeah, Kishara's eating.
Yeah, just like look to the table, like, all right, that happened.
Yeah, Kishara's eating, and Ari is just like nonchalantly, just like, yeah. And then she starts
You're like,
eating.
Yeah. Just after like 5 seconds to make sure that Raylan's not about to fucking explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, just basically sort of just check on the other two, and then just like, hey, can you pass the veggies over there?
It gets passed down.
Mm-hmm.
Kishara,
More concerned
without
with the
like
food
looking
than
up
he is
from
the actual kiss.
reaches. Oh yeah, they're not bothered by it.
Yeah,
They want to try the food.
I think it's
Because they've known about it the whole time.
I think it Raylan's okay over there, if not confused.
Still buffering.
Yeah, he's kind of like, at this point he's like, oh. Like,
Just
not
slow.
so, like, again, not upset, just like, oh, well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, just damn it. Yeah, it's not like a fuck. It's just damn it.
He's like, I mean, I know I'm not good at flirting, but fuck, Jesus.
Like, it's
Well, at
just
least I
Raylan
have
that-
Fenny, as Fenny is sitting next to them. Just damn it, Fenny.
Yeah, that's true.
Just Raylan.exe has stopped responding.
Thought you had my back here, dude.
See, where Raylan sees disappointment, K2 sees an opportunity.
God damn it.
The
more
more
you-
at Raylan, it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
I was like, the more K2 sees opportunity, the more I see him as a sleazy car salesman.
Basically.
Knock, knock. What is that? Opportunity's calling.
Yeah, K2, the famous seller of the Ferd F-10,000.
Bird.
Fuck off. Oh my God.
All right,
Good thing we don't take ourselves seriously.
all right.
Mhm.
So that happens. Lyra is now blushing, but she continues serving the rest of the food. It is
That's
now time to feast.
Mhm.
Best?
Nope, no fest, just feast.
Oh.
Oh God, right.
I know what I said.
Unless anybody has any important conversations they want to talk about during dinner time.
In
Nope.
front of our random guests.
My family just got home. I'm so sorry. I'll be AFK. Oh fuck.
Nah, more concerned with the food.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, small talk is had at dinner time. Or is it lunch? I can't
This is
remember.
lunch.
Lunch.
This
This
is
is
lunch. Everyone's so confused by
Yeah.
time.
That's
Look,
me. Yeah.
Look, look, lesbians happened.
It's a, to be fair, it's a large meal that could.
It's an
constitute like a
international
cat-
event. Not really.
It is a large meal that's happening in the middle of the day. It might as well just be a Catholic Sunday dinner.
That's fair.
All right. So you finish up a lunch.
Nope.
Everybody is very stuffed from the food. It's very good. Very, very good.
Oh, we're stuff from the food, are we? Is
Yes.
that what it is?
Yeah, your stuff from the food. Yeah, it's delicious. It's basically on par with the cooking of the Three Sisters. So yeah, she is also offered a job.
Well, that's good.
Whoa.
Yay!
So
Yay!
4 chefs in the kitchen.
And now they're roommates.
Now they're roommates.
Correct.
What's the plan now?
That is a great question.
I believe we've concluded all of our business here in Serenia.
For the
So
most
the-
part, yeah. So
The only
option
thing-
is, like,
Thing.
did we send messages out to Stone Sparrow?
Yes.
Yep, we
Okay.
did that already.
I wasn't sure if we had already done that or if that was still on the to-do list, but I guess at this point, heading up towards Gillimore, then it's the only thing we really concretely have.
Well, besides that, I mean, I personally, and if you guys aren't down for this, we can do this later. But I personally would like to go to Brand because there is another guild hall there, and I would like to visit it. But if you
Okay.
guys would rather go to Gillimore first, we can do that.
I mean, this seems like a new character thing to be doing.
Yeah. This would constitute like an in-character discussion as to our next step.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Brand.
I wouldn't mind going to Brand either.
Pick up a couple new things, figure out where to go after Gilman.
I mean, yeah, I suppose we don't necessarily have as pressing of a timeline on the matter at hand we have at Gilmore.
Brand is like the capital city, right?
It is, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of this country? Did we ever get a name of this country?
Nope.
This
Italy.
country's name is
Or-
Ubeon.
Ubeon. Okay.
I did not hear the ooh, I just heard Leon.
Beon.
Leon!
Yeah, it's Ubeon.
Ubeon. Yeah.
Okay.
Oob.
Charles is also like, you're also
Yeah.
welcome to stay here for another night, rest
Is
up.
the currency of Ubeon Oobles?
No.
You're dumb.
Want to oot,
I mean,
ooples and banunus.
I wouldn't be opposed to
Oh,
another
God.
night of relaxation.
Like how Robin went almost cockney there for a half second.
I know what I'm about, boy.
Yeah, I'm assuming this still takes place at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Probably right after you finish eating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well then, I suppose if we're not leaving until tomorrow, we should maybe create an itinerary for the rest of the day. Is there much else anyone would like to do in Serenia?
I mean, I can't necessarily think of anything. I just off the
Nothing
top of my head.
comes immediately to mind.
Celia speaks up and is like, "We've been dying to go swimming in the waterfall."
That sounds like a great idea.
I am very much so on board. You know, I could use a good swim.
Mike is such an agent of chaos. I love it so much.
Ari gets up from the table and walks around to where Rava is, and just like leans down, like behind her, and just whispers, "You look like you like to get wet."
Whoa!
Girl,
Alright.
She is
Jesus
casting
Christ.
a wide net.
Well, hey, she struck out with the first one. She doesn't know about the second one.
Mm-hmm.
didn't strike out with the first one. She said, "Ask me later."
No,
No,
it's
the
about
first
Edward.
one, Edward.
Oh, okay.
Does that even
Because it-
count? You guys didn't talk ever. Never had a conversation.
Yes,
I'm
we
sorry,
did.
I missed all
It
of
was-
it.
2 statements.
Oh,
Not a conversation.
Yes, it is.
Ari came around the side of the table that you were on, and whispered in your ear, "You look like you like to get wet."
Fuck. Reason number 2, I'm glad this isn't streamed.
Yep.
I don't know how to respond to this, and it's very awkward because my little siblings are walking around me right now.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always wet.
Oh,
Mike, shut the fuck up.
Ah. Ah.
How would Robin just take it super literally? Be like, "Yeah, I love swimming."
I mean, yeah, honestly.
What gave it away? The gills or the fins?
The blue skin.
And not completely
Listen, man,
missing the
Chris
context
is
of what
so
was
bad at
said.
shit like this. So whatever the fuck is a great comeback to that.
But completely missing the
Mike
context of
said.
what's being said here and just like listening to it, Reelan is going to look at Rava and be like, yes, I do believe you probably do like to get wet. Thinking that this is purely still talking about swimming.
Yeah, and it's like pokes her head in, and it's like, "Are we going swimming again?"
Just face palms from the obliviousness of Freeland.
Yeah, Ashmere just, god damn it.
Actually, no, I believe we did go swimming, yes, when we first met in the city. We went swimming. Yes, she does love to get wet. I know this about her.
That's right. You guys went fucking diving in the fountain. That's so true.
It's
Yeah.
way bigger than a fountain.
God, if Reeland understood Thieves' Can, he would just know that, like,
Fuck. Okay.
Give it
Listen,
2 more levels
I'm
and I
not
will.
classy. I don't know how to respond to this, so we're just gonna go with a very classy on occasion.
Fair.
Yeah.
I like it. Playing hard to get.
I see Rava as more one of those people where it's like, we have to wait 45 minutes after eating.
On account of the were sharks. Oh, what?
kind of the worst sharks.
Oh my god, another lichen.
Oh, God.
Only took 20 minutes this episode.
I didn't realize we were speed running.
Speedrunner.
Oh no, I've just been tracking how often it takes you to say something about where something every episode, and it's been every episode.
Wait. Me in particular, or just in general?
Somebody.
Okay.
Because it's been
Totally.
brought up like every single episode so far.
Well, yeah.
Maybe we should.
Point out, we spent like 3 hours talking about lesbians last session, so
But she's not always a lesbian.
lunch,
She's a
whatever it
were
is,
lesbian.
not a
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Oh my god.
What if she's not aware? What if she's like a dire lesbian? You know, like just.
dire lesbian.
Oh my god, this has gotten out of hand.
I don't even want to know where that's going.
You can tell by the spine spikes.
I don't even care.
Oh God.
I'm going to say to paint the picture. I'm just going to go with very aggressive Amazonian woman.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Alright, okay. Alright.
So,
Oh God. See now Ryan's on board.
well, yeah.
Ryland's all about them strong ladies, dude.
Thank
Anyways.
God. Thank God, Dr. Missionary.
All right. Well, now that the sidetrack's done,
For now.
yeah. She just like looks closer to your face and is like, "Well, at some point, if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to drink from your falls."
You're like, wow, now that sidetrack's done, and then you just like throw another fucking like nail strip
Hold
like
on,
right in front of the room.
So, Josh,
Yes.
is this just because you're doing this to your actual girlfriend?
That's part of it.
Nah, I
He's
knew
doing
it.
He's doing it to everyone.
I was gonna say, I mean, last week he dropped some bombs.
As uncomfortable as possible.
That's
I
entirely
know.
the point.
Oh, I know. It's just great when it's not at me.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Joe, I
No.
heard that. And
I actually don't want to be.
I wasn't trying to be hiding it.
I know, but I'm just letting you know I heard it. And just you wait. It's gonna happen.
Is
I did hear it, now I
K2
feel
just
left
gonna be
out.
the matchmaker of the party?
Every time we get to a new city, he's gonna be like, all right, how many of my party members can I get to
he's
have
got a woman.
sex with someone else?
K2's
I mean-
got a woman in every port.
Now that I know how weird she is, I would not be surprised if she was okay with Darkalian's affliction.
I don't think they'd care at all.
Exactly.
No, they don't seem very discerning.
I think they care more about what's downstairs than what's upstairs.
I was
So,
gonna
yeah.
say they see more of like a below the waist sort
Oh
of.
no, you don't have another mask below, do you?
Honestly,
Here, how
would you know?
I don't care.
Where's this bag?
So what you're saying is they want him to go full Shax, Joshua?
Ah!
I'm just saying, like, you know, like what's your mask made out of, Darkalion?
It's a wooden mask.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe he's a leather daddy, but I guess that's off the table.
You don't know.
God!
God.
I was right about to drink water, and I'm so glad I didn't. Die.
This is just whiplash
If
after
you're
whiplash.
drinking water during this session, that you have already made a mistake.
But I have a
Agnes,
headache.
a big fan of the moist.
Oh god.
I'm saying
Um,
maybe we should get Darkalion a black and red leather mask. Might make him happy.
Oh god.
That's good. That's not going to be comfortable for long
It's
periods of
way
time.
way too sweaty, man.
You don't know what his comfort level is with things.
Nah, man. Wood is already a good choice. It breathes.
Yeah, that's a breathable material that can also flex depending on the climate.
You don't know what I'm into.
See? Told you.
The gutter water at the bottom of that, Joe, is also very apt.
Yep.
Oh, okay, like sorry for another tangent. I just wanted to say, Joe, don't be surprised if they come looking for your wood.
Oh my. Get him out! Get him out! Get him out!
Okay, Mike. At this point, Mike, you're trying a little too hard.
It's all he has left,
I'm
Joe.
not trying too hard. This is hilarious.
If Mike's not trying too hard, is it really Mike?
Fair
No.
enough point.
That's all I'm saying.
Juju, leave my stuff alone. No.
I've got 2 settings: full throttle and on the verge of collapse.
Full throttle and nothing at all.
3 looks, and that's it.
Nothing at all.
You know what I'm talking about.
Alright, and with that, Ari
With
just
that
gives gives you a wink and then goes outside.
God. Anyways. I definitely feel the awkward pause and then just... Anyways,
Listen,
Yes.
all of this is very much a struggle for me, but like RP weight, I love it and it's cracking me up. But like Krista weight, this is a big struggle for me.
Like cringe.
Oh god.
well,
God,
I
like,
think it's more because
so
children...
bad, well, my siblings are around, so it's really awkward. But at the same time, like, just personally for Krista, this is really hard on me. But like, I'm loving it and I'm cracking up about it at the same time. So like, response.
Once you're around it enough, eventually you'll be able to. It'll just roll off the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are we actually doing?
Some of you are going swimming.
You're not. He's not wrong.
Are all the sisters going?
Yep.
Yes.
God damn it.
Just out of concern, I'm just gonna keep an eye on this situation.
Concern. Yeah,
Okay.
concern.
You're gathering data.
Just
This
Yeah.
man
See
is
how-
out here waiting for one of us to just absolutely drop the ball.
basically,
Yeah.
Attribute is basically gathering info for those letters home.
Nah. I definitely sense that Master Roshi energy. He's watching it. He likes to
Nah.
watch.
No,
Oh my
God.
god.
believe
Uh,
me. Believe
You
me.
weird
if his-
voyeur.
If his fucking if his wife caught any wandering eyes, those
You're
eyes
welcome,
would be
Mike.
gone.
Oh, that laugh was spot on.
Jesus.
Let's just put it this way: the eyes would be gouged out if wandering eyes were a thing that existed in Attribute.
No, I believe it.
Robert's just gonna like make sure all of her stuff is put down and be like, okay, see you guys later. And just like fall. Ow. That one hurt.
Yeah, Lyra's gonna go swimming as well.
Nice.
Just whisper to Edward. Five gold says K2 strikes out again.
Again.
I don't have much interest in betting in the personal lives of our compatriots.
Man, where's your sense of fun?
What's your sense of adventure?
Right, so
Guess we
swimming.
head to the water.
Yay!
Beach episode.
Beach
Basically.
episode. Filler
Basically
arc.
what this
Filler arc.
Yeah.
This whole fucking thing has been a filler arc, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Hey, man, it's fine. Hey, we just caused a cataclysmic event. We need a day. We need a couple days off.
I don't think it's that serious.
A cataclysmic event in a very localized area.
That won't leave that area.
We hope.
And we
Hopefully.
see the clouds from outside the forest.
If we weren't surrounded by it, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
no,
if we were outside
yeah,
the forest, Say if we were outside the forest and we could see it, then I would say it was a problem. If that's not the case, then it's not something to worry about.
Outside out of mind.
It's not like we're running all the way across the continent to get away from it or anything.
Ew.
Exactly. It's coincidental.
Hey, there's something for something all the way across the continent, anywhere but here, thanks. Bye! Huh.
So, swimming.
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 Yeah. Unless you want a repeat of that cannonball contest.
I mean, K2 might. He won
Nah,
handily last time.
Nah, I got different plans.
Oh, of course he does.
he doesn't want to risk the challenge to his throne.
No, that's not it.
Oh
Oh
god.
yes, because we'll put new regulations in order.
God damn it, Joe! Tonight. You're assuming that's not already a process happening.
Agnes once again only takes her boots off. That's it. Just gets her feet wet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Edward would probably do the same. At least at first.
He waits for him to like not be
Effort.
looking at one point, and then just like kicks water at him.
Here's a real question that everyone wants to know and no one else gives a shit about. What are the sisters doing while swimming? How are they swimming?
They're just swimming.
Full ass closed.
No.
Yeah, this is the question we all answered.
This is what
Oh.
Chris is getting at.
I see. Yeah, no, Celia's completely naked.
Fair.
Yeah. The other two stripped down, but they're not naked.
Josh,
Yeah,
I want to let you know. I'm gonna use subtle spell for something
Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
because I have that meta magic,
Sure.
and I don't want it to be blatantly obvious by casting
no.
like a big spell.
So what you're saying is you want it to be subtle.
Yes, it's a subtle spell.
No way.
I know, right?
Wait,
Never would've guessed.
wait. So what we're saying is that Mike is casting a spell sneakily.
Subtly.
Subtly.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it to be detected.
That's
Someone
exactly what I'm saying.
And now I'm wondering how obtuse I can get.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. The spell that I am subtly casting on myself.
fireball.
That wasn't good. Yeah, fireball.
Fireball.
At level 4, I'm casting fireball.
Hey man, I don't
Subtly on myself.
Subtly.
know. He just explodes.
Guys, I'm get that feeling of explosive diarrhea.
Oh
And that-
no.
I
Not in the
I fe-
pool.
I figured it was just the flames of passion.
Oh jeez. Oh my god. Okay, moving on.
Anyway, the spell that I'm going to subtly cast on myself is Enhance Ability.
Yeah, of course
I
it is.
knew it.
Of course.
I knew it.
And I'm gonna go with Bull's Strength.
I
Oh.
knew it. I was so prepared for this.
God.
That's not what I was expecting, though.
Okay. No, I was not.
Oh,
expecting
I get
that
it
either.
though.
I know exactly
Oh,
why.
I think I know where it's
I
going.
know it's so obvious.
Mike,
She wants
I
someone
respect-
who can lift her up.
Mike, I respect it.
Yup. I thought about levitate, and I'm like, wait, no. Doubles carry capacity.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
And yeah. And so, as we're swimming,
I was expecting Eagle Splendor.
oh no, that's it. That's if we were doing cannonballs, but we're not doing cannonballs because I
Fair.
So yeah, while we're swimming, I am going to use strength to pick up Kashara and dunk her in the water.
All right. What does that double your carrying capacity to?
Okay, let me think. So this wouldn't be carrying, this would be lifting, right?
Correct.
Okay. So let me do some math real quick.
It'll be your strength score times, I think, technically 60.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have like a strength score of like a 14, and I can apparently lift like 420 pounds.
So ridiculous.
Like it's so
I
absurd.
I have a strength of 13 because I didn't know what the party comp was going to be, and I wanted to leave room in case I multi-class paladin. But I'm not
Gotcha,
gonna do,
homie.
I'm not going to do that now because way too many martial people.
What do you mean? We could just be a whole martial party.
All right.
No, I chose the wrong subclass of Necromancer for that.
780.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
780.
She definitely weighs less than 780 pounds.
I
so-
would-
Hope so.
She's an elf.
Hey, man, we don't.
Yeah.
When it
Listen,
turns, that's when it turns out she's just dense.
He's
Yeah,
big
see,
boned.
It's
Well,
the
yeah,
opposite of Tolkien elves. They're just super dense instead of.
Well, like, I'm assuming we're going by player's handbook. The fucking elf weight does not go that high. Even she
No.
was fucking 6'6".
I like how Mike is like, no.
There's numbers for this.
Hey, man,
You can't do
That's-
this to me.
that's a lot of mass.
To be fair, she's quite ripped, but yeah,
She's
easy
strong.
enough at this point to lift her and dunk her underwater.
And then she comes up. I play it off as all good fun.
Yeah, she takes it as a joke.
Nice. I'm
She's
expecting
not like hostile toward you or anything for that.
I'm expecting retribution though.
I I feel like Edward's
yeah.
not paying attention, and then just a splash and just what?
You see, she goes over to Celia and just like turns her back to you and just whispers something to her.
Oh,
and all of
no.
a sudden, all the water around you lifts in a typhoon, and you
Oh,
are
shit.
shot into the air before falling back gently into the water.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I feel like you're oh shit!
Yeah, Reeland kind of just watches all of this happen, like, huh, that's pretty crazy.
You know, I asked my question before I even said I got in the water. I promise I'm not just standing here like a fucking idiot. I did get it. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I figured as much, yeah.
Okay.
Reeland, swimming, but sadly.
Yeah, I figured
Or
most
not,
of us were
not even
swimming
sadly,
in
just
something.
like still like, damn it.
So yeah, I'm just kind of treading water in front of Fenny as he like dog paddles. We're just talking back and forth.
Oh, you're playing with the dog, buddy.
Of course, I'm playing with the dog. I'm sad.
He's playing with the dog. Edward's, doing Edward things,
At one
being
point,
an antisocial bastard.
Celia just like floats by on her back by Urelan, and just like, why the long face? Not making any effort to hide anything.
Why would she?
Well, so it's not even going to register to him. He's just going to be talking from the heart right now.
Oh my god.
Well, I respect your sister's free spirit, and I want only for her to be happy. I just
No,
My-
buddy.
This is the sister that you are
This
into.
is the sister, it's Celia.
Oh, I thought he said. I thought he said a name. I thought I heard
No.
something that started with I, and I didn't. It did not register.
No, this
Nope.
is Celia.
Oh.
This is the one that
Oh.
that you were into, that is now floating
Ah.
past you, butt ass naked.
Ah, like I feel like something was bothering me, but I can't quite remember what it was. I had something on my mind, but words are failing me at the moment.
Robert just like snorts and starts cracking up. Give me shit.
It's not loading.
She just like looks at you and is like, well, I'm glad you're feeling better, and just like floats further down.
So I'm just gonna like, kind of just not really understanding what it is he's supposed to be doing. He just kind of knows that there is something he's supposed to be doing. He's just gonna Reeland's just gonna kind of like lay on his back and start to float, just kind of slowly push himself in the same direction.
Oh, Jesus. This is great.
Yeah, just like Edward and Agnes sitting on the side. Just like, I don't know what's going on.
Actually, before he goes to rejoin Celia, Reeland's gonna swim over to K2 real fast and be like, Kato, I have to ask you a question.
Okay, I'm assuming there's a break in the the splash
Dunk Wars.
or whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, I very like quickly and awkwardly like swim over to you and like tap you on the shoulder repeatedly.
Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going?
Yes, hello. I don't. What do I do now?
What?
What?
I love his
These
complete
interactions.
confusion.
Celia is just floated on over to where Lyra is.
What do I do? Do I swim by her? What do I say?
Oh, buddy. That one. She has literally been throwing herself at you since we've met them.
I haven't seen her throw anything.
Oh.
He's like Drax. He's like Drax.
No, I like K2, but also Atchemy in the background, just like, oh. It's just like, just like, you know, in like a soccer game when like someone like busts his leg and you just see the coach just, fuck! but it's just a fridge in the back. Just, oh.
I'm broken.
Okay. You have to be more direct.
Basically, Krista. Oh, you poor child.
More direct.
Yes, any more direct.
I have an idea.
Okay, you know how Celia just straight up kissed Lyra in front of everybody?
Yes.
Just
I was
fucking do that.
You know what?
So okay. All right. So Reeland's gonna kind of like look at the water for a second. He's gonna make eye contact with K2, and then wordlessly, he's going to like just go straight to Celia.
Just soaking in the background, just like, for once, I actually agree with the tiny sorcerer.
I'm not tiny. What the fuck?
Everyone's tiny compared to the fridge, alright?
Oh, okay. I guess fair coming from Action.
It's not so
Yeah,
much that
this
you're
is
small, it's just that he's wide.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, average strength of a commoner is 10. I've got 13. I've got some lean muscle.
Yeah, it's just,
You're not
it's
small.
just everything.
Who's tiny on this? Edward. I have an 8.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in comparison to a 6'6" half orc
Who's built like a fucking space marine.
is tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the 6'3" Kushara.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's like,
Yes.
she's ripped, but fucking Atromir's he's a goddamn T-34 out here.
Bridge. Her muscle is lean muscle. Like,
Yeah. You got Atromir looking like the fucking Green Mountain over here.
Basically, that is the best way to describe him. The mountain, but green.
It's Dragon Ball Super Trunks versus Dragon Ball Z Cell Arc Trunks.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fuck off with that one, Jesus.
Anyways.
Yeah, so Celia and Lyra are currently in the middle of a conversation.
Oh no.
Alright, well, Rylan taking K2's advice extremely literally is going to just walk over there.
What would feel like as soon as he rockets off, K2 is like, you know what? It's already done.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, or he's just nodding like a proud dad. Yeah, you get
Go
that.
for it.
Agnes and Edward are just like literally like head moving, watching him move through the water.
Yeah.
From the side on the shore.
Yeah, I feel like Edward's reading and Agnes kicks him. Just what? Oh. Book closes.
I feel like this turns into like a slight spectator thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pure spectacle.
Absolutely. Continue.
Yeah, so do the thing.
Alright, you swim over.
And then I do what I was instructed to do.
Julie, do the thing.
He does the thing, the whole thing, and nothing but the thing.
Ah, yes, the thing.
Swim up.
I go over and I follow
Yes.
K2's instructions verbatim.
Alright.
And just interrupt the conversation.
Yeah, literally middle of conversation. She doesn't kiss you back.
Oh.
She just kind of stands there, kind of like waiting in the water awkwardly,
Oh.
No.
and then like,
So instead of being like disappointed, Rylan's just gonna kind of get a look of confusion, like, I don't get it.
Wait. Can't you say this would work? What? Really, I'm
Let's say
confused now.
Yeah, I've always, K2, he usually gives pretty solid advice. I'm kind of surprised this didn't work.
It's not the advice, it's the execution.
Execution? I love those.
after like a brief moment, when it's done, she's just like, oh. Anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah. Not even really phased. It's more just like, I don't know what I did wrong.
There's a hand on Edward's face. It is not his hand. And then just, what the fuck? Back in the bag.
Face palming.
Somewhat of a
Not your hand.
Yeah.
With somewhat of a contemplative look on his face, Reelan is going to go back over to Fenny, and then him and Fenny are going to go sit by Edward.
That... I'm sorry.
Good play, kid.
Please.
There's Capri Suns in the dugout.
Well, this is like there's like a couple moments of silence, and then Reelan's like, I don't get what all the hype is about. That wasn't that fun.
Edward just... That's fair, I suppose.
Is that the gift to go with your description, Ryan?
Yeah. Basically.
It was good. I just I'm sure it's just I'm sure there's something enjoyable about it, but I did not find it there. Did not find it.
It didn't help. She didn't seem to reciprocate at all.
That might have made a difference.
I'm pretty sure they were just fucking with you the whole time.
It does make a difference when they actually are into you.
Ah.
I will take this into consideration for the future.
I don't know. I don't think Kishara started out into me.
To be fair, you've had more luck.
That's true.
And you're also the unknown quandary, as opposed to Reland, who they know.
Quite mysterious.
I wouldn't go so far as mysterious, my guy.
Alright. Alright, where's your demon equivalent? We're just gonna fuse you back together.
Demon equivalent.
Yeah!
So Kishara comes up to you, K2.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And just, like, looks you up and down. It's just like, you look weak as hell, but that was impressive.
That's so good.
I'm
So
used
you've
to people...
proven. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm used to people underestimating me.
Fair.
Which is a line I've already said once before in a completely different situation.
Correct.
I think in a similar situation with her.
No, it wasn't. It was with the leader of the whole fucking city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
I'm slowly gaining a catchphrase.
So you've proven you have strength.
People
But do you
misunderestimate.
Oh no.
But do you have endurance?
If there was a drink, X-Ray would be spitting it.
Why do I feel like he has, like he just took one from the kitchen before he left? Or actually a few.
So I don't know that he can run very far. He's a wizard. They don't exactly train in the physical arts.
Looks over at con save modifier.
I don't know if he's a wizard. I don't see a spellbook.
Well, what is I mean, they're all the same to me. It's just
I
maybe.
say, you'd be surprised how long I can last.
Just turns and face palms.
I really want to say something, but it's so out of character for Edward.
Let's say it as Ryan.
All right.
No.
She turns and
It would
just
have to
like
be in Stillman.
points off in the direction. She says, "There's an island down there. If you can swim to it, I will be impressed." For reference, you guys are here. The island is here.
Oh, fuck.
The island south of Nigel's Point.
That-
Jesus. That is a distance.
Yeah.
Alright.
Keep in mind
Is
that
that
ain't
really an island? It looks like there's some land bridges connecting there. I don't know if that technically counts as an island.
It's an island.
and that ain't feet.
Yeah, if that was it, they'd be like, yeah, it's fucking easy. Shit.
Ladies, I'm sorry. But you haven't been told the truth about what's been going on this show. You thought you were on an island, but it's actually an isthmus. Oh my god!
Fuck off.
I'm on the next boat out of here. You can walk.
Just because of these tiny points right here.
I think that's a Futurama joke, and I love it so much.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
All right.
I feel like that one
No.
should have been shamed.
That's a really long. Like, it took us days to like travel that distance on
yeah.
land.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And coming back, you'd be fighting the current.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're screwed.
Look, he'll come back with 20 strength.
You know, we were planning on going to Bran.
We'll just
You be
walk
halfway
along
there.
the shore while you swim it.
Do you want something
Just
to
like a K2 and I will miss you, my friend.
On the way.
Josh, which way does the current go?
It goes away from the waterfall, believe it or not.
Oh, that's a good point.
So,
Yeah,
at least
I didn't know
going there.
where the waterfall was on this map. I didn't know if it was like right at the
Waterfall
head
is
of
right
the-
here at the head,
Oh,
of, the, at
okay.
the head of the river.
Alright.
Yep.
Sounds
That's
good.
so great.
So it'll be faster going this way, but twice as hard back.
Correct.
Josh, can I tell if she's fucking with me?
Make an insight check.
Can we all find out if she's fucking with him?
Make an insight check.
You know, I almost took insight as my skill at 4th level.
Ooh.
but I didn't.
10.
Because I very early on that it made sense for this character that a lot of the problems he's had is because he trusted the wrong person. So I'm just gonna keep going with that, and if it's in the cards, the dice will show that. Yes.
Would anybody else like to roll an insight check?
I already had the
Hold
distinct feeling she's fucking with him.
Do it. Just do it.
The wolf also rolled an insight check.
The wolf.
Edward's not going to try to ascertain if she's actually fucking with him. He just thinks she's fucking with him.
Fair. I will now openly roll the dice for her without,
Oh, nice.
without her modifier.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll add
That's-
in her modifier.
That's when these are like, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a time up.
Yeah.
Even without the modifier, he still.
She,
I was so close. I was so close.
she's either very charismatic or she's just as deceptive as I am.
Or both.
Good point. Or both. I guess you could just go off of straight charisma.
Yeah, she gets a 22 charisma.
23. Ooh, no, just kidding. Yeah, hard to tell. You think for a second she might be fucking with you, but she looks serious.
Josh, question.
Sure.
Would I have just like a rough estimate about how far that is?
Definitely like a long distance.
I mean, I
Oh,
should
my
probably be able to
God.
approximate that, right? I mean, I live here. I know what I should about know.
Have you ever swam to that island?
Can I make a nature check?
Are you proficient with cartography
You know-
tools?
I've pulled out my map.
Am I what?
So
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with the map,
Yeah,
You're
just kind of
looking at
looking
the
over looking
you
over
can make a
Agnes's
survival
shoulder.
check.
You know, just looking at these, I'm thinking about it, and I might die in the process. But that would satisfy one of my long-term goals.
Yeah, Edward doesn't know. Edward doesn't know how to read a map.
If you look at my long-term goals, Josh, you'll see what I mean.
one of
Oh,
them is
boy.
going to be something so ridiculously stupid.
It is not at all this when I came up with the long-term goal, but in like a weird way, it fits the criteria.
Where do you have your longer term goals listed at?
Oh, they're not on my sheet. If that's where you're looking.
Yeah, that's where I was looking.
Oh, I should put them on my sheet. That's a good point.
Yeah, you
I
really
probably
should.
should do that too.
Everybody else has them.
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
mine in a Google Doc.
Yeah, it was on the Google Doc that you wanted those in.
Oh, fair.
I didn't even think to like transfer them over to my character sheet.
What's your long-term goal? Die.
How do you?
Reland, you're guessing based on the water current and the distance, it would be like a 3-day swim.
I'm going to just go over to
Five-day
K2.
walk. So,
Hmm?
so it's about
Alright,
a
I'm just
5-day
gonna go
walk
over there.
here. So, with the current and the non-stop swimming effort, take about 3 days.
All right. I will relay that information to K2.
I am aware
that-
enough that the medical
Is it-
implications of that are vast.
Is that like a round trip, 3 days there and back?
That's all
No, that's-
Edward knows.
well, no,
and
that's
all
one
he
word.
needs.
That's there.
One way. Yeah, one
Yeah,
way.
that's there.
Coming back would probably be 5.
She didn't say anything about coming back. She said swim to the island.
Correct.
I mean, if you want to spend 3 days swimming, it's all on you, bud.
She sees you're contemplating it, just like, I hope you're not seriously considering that.
He's like, well, now I'm not.
Yeah, just quick switch to Sylvan. Just he might be.
Yeah, looks past K2 at Edward and in Sylvan just goes, well, he's gullible, but at least he's cute.
Edward just shrugs. Just like, okay.
Edward, you must teach me this language.
You see, just taking a look at K2's face, is he seriously contemplating it?
Make an insight check.
Oh, good. 2011.
Based off of his passive skills, it's hard to tell.
I mean, for Atramir.
Yeah, for Atramir. Reelin would know. He's trying to.
K2's trying to beautiful mind this together.
He's trying to find a loophole.
Yeah, that checks out for what we know about K2.
Just turns to Edward like, how long would that take?
Looks at Raylan, who seems to have a better grasp on it.
It'll take him 3 days to get there.
Josh, you said with the current of the river,
Yes, I did.
it would be 3 days.
Yep.
What
I mean,
if
that's...
what if the current was a lot faster?
Then it would take you less time.
I'm gonna message you something and let me know if this is viable.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
I like how Raylan can see the wheels turning.
Yeah, I'm very invested at this point.
Yeah. I feel like we all start slowly picking up on it. The more he's just kind of like staring off into space, like thinking about it. I'm just like, oh god,
I'm just like,
he's
so
actually
he's
thinking.
contemplating. I'm like staring him down like a hawk.
I feel like Raylan and Edward are both looking at him. Edward just more like, what are you doing? And Raylan's like, don't.
I'm more curious from a
What are you
feet of
doing?
strength
Rob is
perspective.
just kind of like floating with like just like her nose and eyes out of the water, just like squinting and judging him. Like, don't.
I feel like she's like right next to him, and he's just not noticed her yet.
I'm gonna approach K2
Listen,
real
if
quick.
that dumbass starts drowning, I'm probably the one to save him. So like,
True, because you can breathe underwater.
So I'm just gonna go up to K2 and I'm just gonna be like, my friend, I say this because I care deeply about you. You will not survive this journey.
Just look to Edward like, well, what are the medical implications of doing something like this?
Water filling the lungs.
Well, there's a lot of potential implications, but I'll give you the guarantee: he'll drown. His body will give out, and he will drown.
I do not want to see this happen to you, my friend. I would like it very much if you.
I'm all for feats of strength, but even I know when.
I feel like
I'm
Kishore
sorry,
has
yeah.
the smuggest grin on her face right now. Just like, these fucking idiots.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, like I've got both of my hands on K2's shoulder, like we're having a very serious, like black and white anime talk.
or rather, one of you is talking and the other one is staring off into space. Just like, if I built a boat...
Ari is swimming with Rava.
Let me ask you this.
Oh god.
Oh god, no!
How shall I prove it to you?
Is this some magic bullshit?
Prove that you can do it.
Yes.
Oh, there are scouts at Nigel's Point that will see you.
I'm so sorry, Josh. You said that Ari's just swimming next to me.
Yep. She's attempting
Rava just
to.
kind of looks over and goes, "This is a train wreck." Well, Rava will
What
swim over to wherever the hell she is then, and just be like, "This is a train wreck."
She's used to this.
Boat wreck. Boat wreck.
Shipwreck.
Yeah,
She's used to this.
that sounds better.
Strange.
This is her patented fucking with people to find their intelligence. It's silly.
This is free entertainment.
It is. It's fun. So yeah, there are scouts at Nigel's Point that will see you.
There's scouts. Oh, at Nigel's Point. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on. Hold on. What else? What else do I have here? Look at spells frantically.
Okay, back into staring off into space.
You know, generally speaking, when given an impossible task, some people will ask for a second option.
He's very persistent.
See that? We'll see how this one plays out.
And we're just kind of like pointedly squinting at her like, the fuck?
I mean, you and I know my limit.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm getting a phone call.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Banana phone.
Right.
If only I was two levels higher.
Ari just looks
There's
over
so
at
much
you, Rava,
judgment
while
in this
that's
silence.
yeah. Ari looks over at you, Rava, while that's going on, and just goes, "Do you want to go make out?"
It's one of those things that were just like a couple of seconds. God, yes, let's get out of this shit.
Just attention
Listen,
snaps
this
away
is a
from
mess,
that.
and it's just
From,
it's
from
getting
that.
worse as it goes on.
Yeah, just snaps away from that to Ari and Rafa getting on the pool and just, okay, bye.
Ari flips you the bird.
Krista's brain said to turn around and do finger guns.
Just turns to Raylan. Is that how you say bye in Sparky?
All right,
You know what? Now I'm doing it for the confusion factor.
I've come to a decision.
More for Ariwin.
I've come to a decision.
Ah, yes, please, elaborate.
K2 starts swimming down the river.
Should one of us keep an eye on him?
Right.
I'll see you all at Nigel's Point.
So when we find him drowned in the river, I'm not helping him.
I'll tell his spirit I told you so.
God. All right. K2 goes swimming down the river, and Kishara just like watches him go off and just like shrugs.
I thought he was smarter than that.
Agnes had gone to started walking just down the beach, or whatever, alongside the water. So eventually she turns around and just sees K2 swimming, and it's just
what is he doing?
And she just kind of keeps walking, and it's just like, this is weird.
As Agnes is walking down the river, you feel like a weird tug towards K2.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
She just stops and
Is he
turns
magnifying
around.
gravity to slingshot himself?
He's
Kind of stops and waits there until like he like gets up essentially next to her.
No, he's still swimming.
Well,
He-
no, but I
he-
mean, like,
he
she
hasn't
would have
even
been
noticed
ahead,
you.
and so she kind of waits until he passes by.
Oh, that's when you feel the tugging, is while he's passing
Oh.
by.
Does he look like he's moving way too fast?
Well, right now I'm going off of bull strength, and not
Yeah.
not the COD one, because I'm still concentrating on bull strength right now.
Yeah. For the next like 55 minutes, he's
Yep.
just rocking through on extra testosterone.
somewhere the Russians are approving of his methods.
What do you mean there's not freezing water?
He is
Easy.
not bear on unicycle.
He's not bound. It's true.
He does not ride horse shirtless like a Comrade Putin. Not
Agnes,
a real Russian.
make a perception check. All right. You notice movement out of the corner of your eye, and you see where the tugging sensation is coming from. You see your shadow on the ground, and you see K2's shadow next to it, like pulling on your shadow and like frantically waving his arms.
I'm sorry, wait, can you say it again?
You see your shadow on the ground
Yeah,
And
at
next
my
to-
feet?
at your feet, and next to your shadow is K2's shadow, like as if he's talking, like the shadow is talking to your shadow, and like frantically waving his arms, and like trying to like pull you towards K2.
Like, this is a bad
Yes, I-
idea.
She starts running after K2, I guess, because she's so confused.
Oh god.
So she's just like, okay. Like, for moral support, she doesn't know what's going on. She's like the person at the marathon who's like handing you off like snacks as you hit your checkpoints, but she's just like following along.
Nice.
How fast does he move?
I don't think like bull.
I don't think he moves any
Yeah,
faster.
bull strength doesn't change my speed. It's all it does is like give me advantage on strength checks and double my carrying capacity.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
you have 30.
Unless he's dashing, he's moving at 15 feet every 6 seconds.
And I'm on land, so I keep pace.
Yep, basically.
Okay. I guess I just keep does his shadow stay with mine?
Yes.
What the fuck? And does the shadow look like... This is so weird. Does the shadow look frantic?
Very.
As much as it can be without having visible features.
I can't tell if the shadow has a mind of its own and it's genuinely concerned for its owner. Or what the fuck is happening? Could I assume K2 can hear me? Like, he can't be that far, like, far from shore, right?
I mean, the river's not very wide.
So, like, yeah, if I, like, yell, he could probably be hearing me.
Yeah, you're far enough away from the waterfall now.
Okay, yeah, that was assuming my other question was, are we far enough away that you could hear me? I don't know if this will work. I guess I can try it 3 times. So, I'm going to cast
You can
command.
Oh my god.
And she's gonna tell him to halt so that he'll stop moving.
I'm while I'm swimming. You're gonna force me to drown. All right.
I'll force you to drown. But I guess kind of. But there's nothing else I can say.
I'm like a shark. I gotta keep moving.
All right, I guess make a wisdom save.
Oh, this will go great.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh god, it's so big. I did not mean to.
Oh shit.
He saves.
You'd save. Well, I've got.
Yeah. Now I roll a 15.
Well, as he doesn't stop, she tries it again.
Make a wisdom save.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
All right. So on your next turn, you halt, but the current keeps pushing you.
Am I able to at least tread water?
It says
Or
you
am I
don't
am I
It says you don't move and take no actions, but I don't know if that is.
It's not an
like,
action
you
to
know.
tread water, so yes, I'd
Okay.
say, yeah. I'd say based on the same rules of
Of flying. Yeah, if you
as
need
for
to,
swimming, you stay aloft. So yeah.
you don't. Yeah, because it
Takes
says it
10.
doesn't work if you're actively harming it, which telling you to drown essentially would be harmful.
Sure.
So hey, sorry guys, I was momentarily gone. I thought my fiance was dead or got kidnapped. Can someone catch me up really quickly on like what I missed in the last
Take
5
two
minutes?
swimming down the river.
A2's swimming
Okay.
down the river, and I was walking along the river, so he just kind of started swimming up like next to me as I was walking, and I was very confused. And then his shadow was on shore with my shadow, waving its arms really frantically, and I assumed that was a bad thing, so now I've commanded him to stop. And so the current is now just pulling him down river.
Oh no.
Yeah,
now-
so now moving at 15 feet around, you're moving at 5.
Yeah.
His
Wait,
drift-
wouldn't it be 20 feet then?
Oh
If
yeah,
it's
it would be
15
20.
plus
Yeah,
5?
you're right. Yep.
This
How-
is a lazy river. Holy shit.
It is a pretty lazy river.
God damn it.
We definitely should have all just gotten some tubes and just, could have made a whole. This could have been the best way to get to Brand. We could have just followed the current.
All right.
Yeah.
So seeing how I've been forced to stop, I look over at Agnes. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And I just looked down at your shadow next
You're
to mine.
preventing me from getting the poontang.
Ah,
No one calls it that. Ugh.
Josh, stop it.
Unan.
Oh,
Josh,
Get out of here.
stop
Jesus
it.
Christ.
yeah. She looks down at like your shadow that I maybe is still next to her. I don't know. And she's just like, but you were waving your arms, and she kind of waves her arms in a similar fashion to the shadow.
Don't listen to him. He never supports me.
Jesus
It's like-
Christ.
What the heck? And she's like, wait, are you what? As I'm like jogging along next to you, I guess.
Look, I'll explain later. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Josh,
You-
how far down the river am I?
About 300 feet.
Am I out of sight of the others?
Yep.
All right, cool. I look around and I say, "All right, this is probably good enough," and I'll get out of the water. And
Okay.
I'll go over to a tree,
Okay.
and then I will use shocking grasp acid to cut through the tree.
Okay.
Agnes is just standing there like, what is going on?
Do I now have a tree?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Jesus.
I would like to now start building a raft.
How?
I would like to segment the tree into logs and then tie the logs together.
Make a survival check.
Sweet, this is gonna go great. Nice!
This is stuck. Agnes is
Alright.
like, I'm not much of a builder, but I don't think that's
So-
gonna float.
Per your raft, you have a
What was that? Per my raft, I have a what?
You have a
You have You have
You
Earth.
have the first letter
Yeah.
of a raft.
Oh, I see what you meant. I missed that. I did not catch that. All
I
right,
did.
cool. All right. I look at my shadow, and I say, "A little help here." And I
Like
would
using my shadow to try and like poke your shadow or like just like interact with it, but through my shadow.
yeah, and the shadow reacts to your poking.
She's like, "What is happening?"
With my shadow's help, I would like to attempt again.
Is your shadow proficient in survival?
Well, I'm not.
Maybe.
I'm not doing it for advantage. I'm doing it for the thing I rolled in the chat to you.
Oh, fair. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I will roll again. Oh, I didn't mean for that one to be to you, but so I rolled an 11, and I used an ability I can do once per short rest, called Ominous Will, where when I roll a natural 1,
Oh my god.
the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw that someone rolls, doesn't have to be me, it's someone, gets a bonus or negative depending on what I roll. If it's an odd, it's a negative. If it's an even, it's a positive on a d4. I rolled a 4, so my shadow helps me, giving me a 15.
Which I would say is high enough. You make a raft.
Alright, so Agnes, from your perspective, the shadow just like begrudgingly helps me build this raft, and now it actually looks good.
She's just watching, and you can see like I mean, all you can see is the top part of her face, and her brows are just very like squished together in like just a big question mark, and she's just like staring at you, the shadow, the raft, and just does not know what to say.
Just so confused. Just all confused.
So,
Alright,
where are you going?
there's an island south of Nigel's Point.
Yeah, I know. And she like points at her map collection.
I've been tasked on a on a noble quest.
Yeah, I feel like this is also K2.
Oh yeah, like K2 also breaks, like he can't hold a straight face while he says it. I'm tasked with a noble quest.
Her eyebrows go up like noble? It's like, was it?
Flash, maybe. Noble? Nah.
So you're planning on just leaving for 3 days and coming back?
Well, I think I believe the party we were planning on going to Brand. I don't know if we solidified that plan.
Okay, so you just want to lie to her that you swam there?
Technically, swimming was involved. Also, were not made aware of the details because you walked away.
Oh, did she specify?
She said it was a test of endurance, and that swimming would be involved. And I have swam.
No, you're. she's. She's just kind of like rubbing her forehead, and she's like, "How is this noble if you're cheating?"
Haven't you met any nobles? They all cheat.
Okay. It's like, okay, so what do you... You're just gonna go and we're gonna catch up to you? Should I go get the others? Or you're just gonna hide out until we leave?
I'm not gonna hide out.
Well, I mean, you can't go back, because if you go back, then she'll know you didn't go all the way.
No, I'm going to go all the way.
He's gonna
Right,
go.
but like right now, by yourself.
Yes.
Were you planning on telling anyone else?
Everybody else knows they were there.
I don't know if they all took you seriously, though.
I told them all I'd see them in Nigel's Point.
I don't know if you yelling that was very believable. Because I don't think any of them believed you would actually swim for 3 days.
I'd also like to point out that I left before he actually started swimming.
I was gonna say, some of us
yeah.
weren't even there.
Oh yeah. You and
Probably
Ari
like,
are
what?
just having fun on your own time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just going at it.
Listen, he's doing a lot of extra shit to get some. I'm just getting some. We're all having a fun time.
And Edward's
No,
just
like,
and Edward's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
you know, honestly, I'm doing this for the story, not for the end reward.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I know this.
I'm
Edward
only
is just
playing
stupid.
my low wisdom character. Like he
Right.
realizes this is stupid, but he's gonna do it anyway.
Are you
K2
sure you're not secretly a bard?
Yeah, K2 and Summer would get along fantastic, because that's also why he has low wisdom. This is an awful idea, let's fucking do it. This is a terrible idea. Alright, but you can smash. I'm in. Let's go.
Okay, so you're just gonna go and we'll
Juju!
just meet you there
What
in
the
like
fuck is your situation?
3 days, 4 days.
Look, I've already wasted enough time explaining this to you.
I'm going.
I'm leaving now. Goodbye, Agnes. I will see you when I see you. If you guys don't meet me in Nigel's Point.
I stand on his raft.
Bye.
Oh wait, he can
Okay.
pull way
Oh,
more
no.
than
I was
me.
like, I've got bull strength.
Can you still concentrate on that? I guess yeah. I just told you to
Yeah.
stop. It wasn't really.
Yeah, I never took damage. I never cast a spell that requires
You-
concentration.
He didn't get incapacitated, he just
Yeah.
was told to stop.
I guess yeah. I'm only
It's like, quit it.
cool with it.
Pull it away.
What happens if I use my shadow and grab his shadow? How far can you go from it before it doesn't work anymore?
That's not how it works.
Damn.
It's just a rubber band effect. You let go, and all of a sudden he's just knocked off the raft.
Just like fling.
All right, so I leave.
He just gets off and is like, okay. As she's like going, drifting away, she's like, hey, what happens if I tell her?
In some ways, I feel she'll know what I'm doing. But I'll be very disappointed if you do, because honestly, that's kind of a dick move.
Leaving the group like this is also a dick move. Bye.
I feel like Smash cut.
I'm going where we're already going.
I like it was just progressively getting louder as he's being pulled away.
It's like we're going to Brand, not Nigel's Point. It's not
It's
the
on
same
the
place.
way.
There's a lot of water between those two places.
Just take the north route.
They're having this conversation. He's just drifting.
Yep.
They're just yelling at each other.
And I just start pushing the raft down the river.
I was gonna say you don't have a paddle.
I'm doing like the Venice
He has hands.
gondola stick.
Did you just bring a stick?
I'm using what's left of my bull strength to just fucking push myself down the river.
She just shakes her head and turns around to head back to the crew.
I feel like Smash cut back to like 5 minutes ago, and Edward just. So if he actually does it,
I mean, let's be real. He fucking used magic to cheat a cannonball contest.
I don't think that you would know that.
Yeah, I never said anything, and nobody ever perception insight checked if I did that or not.
Correct. Yeah, just
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's
Well,
player
yeah,
knowledge.
and
bitch.
also, yeah, the question is more directed towards Kishara, anyways.
If he actually swims the whole way there.
Yeah.
Then he gets a surprise the next time I see him.
Uh-huh.
A surprise.
A pat on the
You're not here.
You're not there.
Uh-huh.
Mario, I made you a cake, motherfucker!
Yeah, K2. God damn it! That's it, killing you both!
Oh.
Fireball. God damn it, K2, that's my house!
Not anymore.
Third level inflict wounds. Right.
Yep.
Well,
Also, to be fair, she never said it had to take 3 days. That's just how long you guys estimated
she
it would
didn't.
take.
She didn't at all.
no.
The only thing that she
There was
said
no
no.
time limit.
Yeah,
you just
okay.
had to make it there.
Right. I just had to make
Yeah.
it there. And
No,
honestly,
yeah, I know.
to be fair, I'm still doing a lot of work pushing this fucking raft. It's just not as
Correct.
strenuous as fucking swimming.
Swimming. Correct. You can sleep on that thing and not have to necessarily worry about, exhaustion.
Exactly. My wisdom might be low, but my intelligence is slightly higher. 12 and 14, so not that big of a difference.
Wait, he has a 12?
My wisdom is 12. My
He has a higher
intelligence-
wisdom than Edward does!
Yep.
But, however, having high wisdom does not mean you still won't... Having higher wisdom than Edward doesn't mean you still won't do stupid.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People
like I
people
said-
have done strange shit.
Like I said,
Just
he
mad.
knows this is fucking stupid, but he's just crazy enough to try it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you don't have to have low wisdom to be fucking out of your mind.
And
sometimes.
honestly,
spite.
it like part of it is that I feel like he just can't say no to a dare. I think I'm creating a new character trait for him,
Do it, you won't.
and
Nice.
I'm just gonna officially say that one of his goals is to just every time he makes a memorable story, because this is definitely gonna be a memorable story, whether it's true or not.
Well, I suppose if he's going to be swimming down a river for 3 days, we should probably be following after him.
To Jamal.
Do Jamal.
I don't know. I think you might have trouble leaving tonight. Or today.
Right.
Seeing as one of your companions has wandered off down the river and the other one is currently getting hands full of Ari.
Everybody suddenly realizes this. What?
Edward saw them leave and didn't connect the dots into. Oh.
Yeah. That one's gonna be busy, and the other one's gonna be.
Actually, come to think of it, Lyra and Celia aren't here either.
Yeah.
I'm going
Agnes
to leave
definitely
now.
turned around to walk back to the group after passing by.
I'm going to leave now.
Situation, dude.
Oh yeah. Also, the shadow would have said something to your shadow before he left, but you don't read lips, so you don't know what he said.
Just like get a load of this fucking guy.
But from the way the way my shadow was looking at your shadow, it seemed dramatic.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
This fucking guy. I'm stuck with this asshole.
You believe the shit I gotta put up with him?
I like look down at her as if my shadow could tell me what happened, and this kind of just like shakes her head, and she's like, "This is insane." It's back.
Moments later, Rava, Celia, and Lyra show up.
Oh, nice.
And Celia just like looks at the two of you, just like, "Oh,
Nice.
this looks like fun." Like glances over at Lyra's like, "Do you want to join?" And then they all look at you.
I don't know how to say four in French.
Oh,
Menage, a whatever Josh said.
Menage a quatre.
Yeah, it's ménage à trois for threesome, so it'd be ménage à quatre.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't know what. Yeah, that's why I said I didn't know what four was in French.
yeah, count. I was gonna say, isn't it cinq? But cinq is not. That's not right.
No, cinq is
Wait.
five.
Menage a trois
Yes.
means threesome.
Yes.
I'm using
Yeah.
that phrase so wrong.
Did you
How
seriously not
have
know
you been
that?
using it?
So
I'm
fucking
not-
great.
Explain, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
was
imagine
kinda-
all the regular scenarios now Mike's been using ménage à trois for. And it's just like,
Oh, what a threesome!
yeah, like, oh, okay.
What? Luckily, no one else speaks French.
Well, I don't know
I
if
mean,
this
I
is direct
did
translation.
answer it.
No, I mean like the people I've said it to.
Ah.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the Midwest where everybody chooses Spanish or German.
Fair. Anyways.
My mom picked up some little hermit crabs while they were out, and she drove home with them in their truck.
It's a weird response to a foursome.
Yeah, my mom has hermit crabs.
it's just Rava panicking.
I want you to know I didn't realize that was actually pointed at me because she walked up and was asking me a question.
Oh,
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So I completely muted everything.
Fair. Yeah, no, Celia and Lyra came up and wanted to join in on the fun.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, cool. The fourth.
Alright, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, just... I'm going to leave now. Who else is in the water? Is it just Kishar at this point?
At this point, well, Reelan got in the water before K2 left, so I don't know if he's still in the water. But yeah, Kishara is still in the water.
I'm gonna put my hand in the water right before I leave and spend 1 point.
Other hand.
My actual hand,
Oh, okay.
because I can't do this with Phil with Phalange. I'm going to spend 1 point of Charno voltage and just shock the water real quick.
Ah, okay. It does nothing over the distance.
That's fine. And then go back. Go back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Basically to explain to Charles what the fuck just happened.
Um,
Because he's gonna find it amusing at least.
so Josh,
So, Mike.
I need to go to bed in like half an hour.
Okay.
In case there's anything else I need to resolve.
Nope.
Alright, cool. Then,
Yeah, I was gonna describe the scenery to you, but I can do that next time. Here's what you
Okay.
saw. There's nothing dangerous, so it's not like you're running
I was
into...
gonna say, like, I wouldn't do this if I thought the river was dangerous.
No, it's this area is all pretty calm. Because in order for anything dangerous to be in the river, it's got to get past Brand, and that shit doesn't happen. So,
All right. Cool.
There's been a sudden infestation of bull sharks.
Cool.
fuck
I
the
didn't
guess.
say where bull sharks.
Ah,
They're bull sharks. That's where.
donde está the bull sharks?
No lo sé.
See.
See.
Wow.
Alright, so Darkalian's by the waterfall meditating.
Fake mustache.
Char is the only one left in the water, so she just sort of like, I think we're done swimming. Just like gets out. Anybody else doing anything? Agnes comes back.
Honestly, probably just recounting the events with Edward and Charles.
I'm doing lots of things, but nothing there.
You're doing lots of people.
Just scanning the environment, keeping track of like the wildlife in the area. Just my hunter's instincts.
Yeah, there's not really much here. There's fish in the water, that's it. There's too much activity for any, like, for the
Big
scarce wildlife to kind of come up to the water to drink, so.
That's fair.
Mostly because there's a lot of action going on nearby, not necessarily here.
Correct.
Alright, so Agnes comes back. I think at this point it's just Kishara left down near the water.
Well,
Because you had left to talk to
Yeah.
Charles, and Natrimer left to talk to Charles, and I
Yeah,
guess
so-
Darkalion can still be there.
yeah, like Darkalion and Reelan.
Yeah, Reelan would still be there too.
Yeah. There's still a few people there.
Jay, you come back and see the three of them.
And she just comes back and she tries to look anywhere except for Char.
Fine. Yeah, she's not really paying anybody any attention. She's mostly just laying on the shore.
Yep, she just hangs out in silence. She's like, well, I'm gonna look at my maps.
She's like laying down. So her hair is in the water, but that's it.
Yeah, Agnes just has her feet in the water and she's just hanging out waiting for the group to be done, I guess.
A few minutes later, she just like glances up and over at Yusako. Welcome back.
Thanks. Sort of like kicks her feet in the water, like do 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 do.
I think my sisters have taken a liking to your friend.
Agnes is like, well, she is really nice.
Just
Yeah, that's
echoing
what
from
I
the
meant.
distance. Yes, she is!
She's like, oh, okay.
I'm not sure which way your preferences wander, but they're having an exploratory session nearby if you wanted to go join them.
What are they exploring?
Each other.
Agnes's eyes get really wide, and she's like,
This session has officially gotten way too horny for me.
As this last session wasn't.
I was gonna say, I was like, how is this the
It's just
cap?
way too horny for him because he can't participate.
Just like nope, I'm good right here, thanks.
Fine by me. All right. Eventually, after an indeterminate amount of time.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I have a question.
Oh, okay.
So this is gonna sound really fucking crazy,
Jesus Christ.
but I've literally
It
tried.
hasn't.
I'm trying to like think from K2's perspective and his background, the things he studied, and I would like to know if there's like a possible way that I could like use Firebolt to heat up the
Firebolt.
water to make it faster somehow, like convection heating. If that makes any sense.
You're trying to use it as like a propulsion out of your hand.
No, I'm not. No, that's stupid.
Not really. Given, like, you could do it, it would just be better suited for like a small area. Like if you were in a pool and trying to swim laps in a pool, yes. But going down a moving river where you're heating up a chunk, and it's basically you're not heating up enough in the moment, so it's not making any difference.
Sure. Now what if I did a larger area of effect of fire?
Like a fireball?
Like a fire shatter. I don't have access to fireball.
I'd say it would speed you up a little bit for a short time.
Okay. Just trying to think of ways to expedite this as much as possible.
While also killing anything living in the water.
I don't care about that. If anything, it's dinner.
Fair. You like your fish fried or overcooked?
What about like, could I use like thunder to like do like concussive blasts to try and like make it slightly more rapidy? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
I mean, if you made it more rapid, it would slow you down a little bit.
Oh, it slowed me down. Okay.
Yeah, because you'd fighting against the rise and fall of the waves, as opposed to a current.
Fair. All right. And I suppose magnified gravity can't be used in like a lateral way. It's only straight down.
Yep.
Yeah. Fortunate. Alright, last question. This is literally the last thing I can think of to expedite it a little bit. Can I
Scream really loud.
use prestidigitation 3 times, because you can use it up to 3 times before they stop, like, before the first thing, like, disappears? Can I use prestidigitation 3 times to make enough parts to make a simple contraption to like speed up the boat a little bit?
I'd say that's probably not an issue. It wouldn't get you a ton faster, but it would get you faster.
Okay.
Or going something is better than nothing here, man.
Yeah, like it's literally anything that helps at this point. So
Yeah, I'd say
yeah,
it'll probably get you an extra like 5 miles per hour.
okay. That's actually a lot. Okay, I'll take that.
It's
All right.
a good chunk.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll do that then. Speed it up a bit.
Yeah,
All right.
easy enough. You do so.
Cool. That's all. That's all I can think of ways to speed it up. Everything else involves like drastically changing the nature of the river, and I don't have the spell slots and sorcery points to do that. At that point, it's just diminishing returns. It's like I'd be spending way too much power for too little of progress. Alright.
Alright.
Guess I'm just Huck Finning this down the river.
Okay.
Basically.
After, I'd say it's probably about dinner time when everybody reconvenes at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Everybody minus K2. Reelan excuses himself early to go to bed.
Huh.
Oh. Okay. Robert's just gonna be like, "Where's K2?"
Edward just points down the river.
I mean, and Nigel's point.
He didn't.
He did.
He definitely did. What are we doing for dinner?
Nice. It's like, yeah, he
Okay.
did. What's for dinner?
Oh, what else can we do?
Can't say he didn't want to stick around, so hey, that's on him.
The four cooks are just like, we can make something. I guess we had a big lunch. We can make something smaller for the rest of us that are here and or still awake.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. A light meal. Mm-hmm.
So, between the four of them, it does not take them long to cook something.
Mm-hmm.
Agnes is like, thanks, and goes to eat in her room.
Arya sits down next to Rava at the table and just is like, I hope you have enough room and you didn't have too much to eat already. And begins chowing down.
You're just gonna snort and then starts eating. No matter what situation you're in, hearing that is still always gonna be fucking funny.
Okay. I guess we'll probably be heading towards Brand via Nigel's Point then. Considering we'll have to make the stop along the way anyways.
Would make sense, I guess.
We have to make sure he didn't drown at some point along the way.
I mean, that would be why we would be heading to Nigel's Point. That's the most logical place where he'd end up being, if not Brand. But I suppose that's a fair point.
Uh-huh. Make sure he doesn't drink. Make sure he actually survives the trip. If not, I'm telling his spirit I told you so.
Ari finishes her food quickly and then excuses herself from the table.
So do we have any sort of plan besides what we were told when we go to Gillivar?
Not exactly. I mean, it seems relatively straightforward. I don't really think we need a plan per se. We still have the flyer from the guild indicating this mission. Should be easy enough to use that to gain entrance if necessary. I'd imagine that someone called the High Duda Mage would have people waiting for him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll accelerate the process along, but other than that, I don't really know anything. I've never been.
Fair point.
You know, without reading okay too, it's awfully quiet.
It's actually kind of peaceful.
In
Normally
some ways, more than others.
Don't normally get to silence unless you venture out into the tundra.
Sorry, normally we'd say more, but we're just exhausted.
Fair.
I can imagine why.
Don't fantasize too hard, Edward.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not.
A short while later, Agnes does a knock at your door.
God damn it.
Yeah!
That bitch got up from the table. I was like,
2 in 1 day!
Oh, we didn't forget about it.
Insatiable!
I didn't think he did, but I was more of like a waiting to wait and see. She'll like put her plate down to put her mask back on and go open the door.
Sorry. As expected. She just looks at you and she's like, just following up on my offer from earlier.
Alright, your turn.
Is it still a maybe, or do you want to have some fun?
Right? You gonna teach me how to make the glitter bomb?
Absolutely.
You had dinner now, are you ready for dessert?
Christ, they just never end.
God damn it, Ryan.
You got it before I did.
Yeah.
Many gods have, Nestor, none have succeeded!
Clearly.
God has forsaken this group. Let's just put that out there right now.
You can't damn me if that's where I belong!
She just opens the door, lets her in. She's just hella excited about glitter bomb making.
Yeah. Second course.
Fuck you.
Ah.
You good there, Nestor?
God, that one was painful. I think I actually
I'm
took
sorry.
psychic damage.
What did you say?
He said second course.
Second course.
That's what I fucking thought. Jesus fucking Christ.
I think I actually took psychic damage from that one.
I feel like that was less tame, or more tame than
More
what
tame.
Ryan said.
Yeah.
Same meaning, different phrasing.
I could add on, but I'm not going to.
My reaction was same to both of them.
Not fair. All right. Anybody else having any conversation during dinner? This time, actually dinner.
No.
All right.
Sorry, Josh, moving on.
Cut to black.
Oh man. Whew. That was good. That was a good one. Okay.
I don't know if I want to know.
You don't. Okay, so yeah, the rest of the night goes on
Uneventfully for some.
uneventfully for some, very eventfully for others.
And
And yeah, you guys all head to bed, whether it's your own bed or somebody else's for the night,
oh, it's definitely mine.
Or a raft in the middle of the river.
or a raft in the middle of the river.
He's just a man floating down the river.
Rava, you are definitely invited to not sleep on the floor.
You're invited to the elven rooms.
Room.
Fair, yeah, that's true. They share.
I would like to say either way, it's better than sleeping on a floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird combo of elf, human, and Triton.
If we don't think about it, it's fine.
Oh, exactly. Because the
It's
other elf
weird.
are occupied.
It's just
It's
weird
a-
how you
this-
phrased that.
It's at this point that everybody should get invested in 2 phalanges.
What?
2 hands.
Earplugs.
Oh.
Oh, the walls are soundproof.
Fair. Doesn't mean they're vibration proof.
That was like
No, they
the
are
one
not.
thing they asked for.
Yep. For this exact reason.
And we
I
totally
guess it's
guessed
fair.
it.
I just figured it was all happening in, like, Alma's room.
No. Well,
Yeah.
one of them is.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually,
Anyway.
everybody goes to sleep.
Yeah.
And wake up in the morning feeling well rested with the benefits of a long rest. Even K2.
Yay!
I mean, hey, you got like rocked to sleep by the rhythm of the waves.
I think I'm also developing a slight tan. Being out on the
Definitely.
river.
Why did you say it like that?
What? Out on the river.
I'm just imagining when we meet back up with K2, he's gonna be like, I am a world-weary traveler now. We're also gonna be like, you floated down a river for 3 days.
3 days. Hey, I'm not a world-weary traveler than a surfer pro.
No, I swam down the river. Wink.
I like to imagine he actually says wink.
Oh, absolutely.
Who's the
It adds on to the sleazy car salesman.
fuck?
God.
Anyways.
We'll go ahead and take a short break here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sounds good.
Jesus Christ.
And we are back.
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. We left off with everybody completing their long rests, and the party deciding what they're going to do next. It sounds like people were deciding to go to Brand, passing along Nigel's Point.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
more sense.
So, everybody says their goodbyes in the morning.
Correct.
Charles is sad to see everybody go.
Well,
Agnes thoroughly avoids Charles.
I mean, we'll encourage Edward to visit more.
Well, see on that.
The jury's out on that yet.
Yeah, just like looking either at the sisters if they're in view or if they're in the kitchen, at the kitchen.
Well, they would come out and say goodbye.
Yeah.
There's not really anything
well,
to cook right now, so.
Yeah. Well, see about that.
I mean, I always advocate visiting family at least once a year.
It depends on what happens between then and now. A lot of things can change in a year.
We would prefer company more than that.
That's what again, we'll see. Never know what tomorrow brings, after all. But, hopefully your new venture takes off. Not that I see any reason for it not to.
Kind of what I'm thinking. I don't think it'll be an issue.
No. It's something to do here. Something that's been lacking for as long as I've been alive. I'm sure
Always
it'll draw
something to
people in.
I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
It's already drawn in quite the crowd.
Indeed.
Anyway, best of luck.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the girls would want to see you guys back here soon.
I'm sure they would. Anyways.
He gives you a nod and then
We go.
Yep.
Before we leave, Rob wants to just be like, "Thank you for letting us stay."
Thank you for the company.
You just picture Ari.
And then towards the
Ari
sisters
just
just-
like, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. We had a great time.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot to ask. Do I learn how to make the glitter bombs, and do they give me any glitter?
They would give you the recipe on how to make it, yes.
Nice.
As well as a small pouch of glitter, what they had.
Excellent. It was all worth it. Add small pouch of glitter.
oh god.
It is enough to make 2 glitter bombs.
With her knowledge of flammable items and now glitter bomb. Oh god.
We're
That
having
could
the
be
best time
combined.
of our lives, man.
That could be combined to make something very, very interesting.
Everything's fine.
And just remember, it is water soluble.
Yep. Wait. Oh man, Josh was not here. I guess we'll have to find out next week if ever he removed the last bow.
And I was thinking about that too, and I'm like, fuck.
Benny.
I think he did.
Yeah, I think so. Because he would have had to have it removed because he was swimming around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it exploded on him.
Excellent.
Wonderful news.
Alright, back to Ekron, back to
Yep.
Jamal.
You go back to Ekron and to the
To the stables.
stables with the guy whose name you never got.
I think we've been here for 3 days.
To the stable master?
Yep.
We got his
didn't-
name.
Oh, that's right.
I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Wait. Come on, Google Doc, don't fail me now.
The more you
And then-
say it, but don't have a name, the less I believe you.
Nope, it's just waiting for the Google Doc to load. Stable Master Gallendon.
It is Gallendon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one I forgot to write down.
Oh, what's the stable hand's name?
I don't think we ever got the stable hand's name. I think it was just like, here's the stable hand, he's talking to the stable master. And because we
Right.
had Reelin, we just went right to the stable master.
Chad.
Alright. So, yep, you head back and talk to Gallendon, who informs you that you owe him for 3 nights of stay.
Mm-hmm.
And 24. 8 gold, 4 silver.
8 gold, 4 silver.
Yeah. I'll just pay for it.
Alright. And he
I love
goes
the
and
quiet math on that one.
I could just hear Ryan like...
8, 24.
Yeah, exactly.
and he releases your mounts to you.
Woohoo!
I would hope
Mhm.
so.
So now you have Jamal and friends back.
Yay!
Jamal!
The best boy of the group.
I suppose just assume previous positions and head
Yeah.
out. So, Fanny out front, followed by
Me
Agnes
and
and
Darkalion.
Darkalion, and then with Reelan and not Atramir in the driver's
Yeah.
seats.
I mean, there's more leg room in the carriage.
Well, yeah, but it's your Echo. It's not Atramir.
And we
not
head
fridge.
up.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And you head on the road.
I think we were going the north way around, right? Yeah, because we have to stop at
Yeah,
another
I
point.
gotta stock at Nigel's Point.
Nope.
All right.
Really need to build another bridge somewhere.
Like at least like somewhere through here.
Are you sure? I think we should build the bridge from High Gulf to Silverton.
An underwater bridge.
No, it just drops off.
Just ends.
It's just a really long pier.
Yeah, that's where the sidewalk ends.
Oh, getting some Silverstein
Wow.
in there.
Ah,
Getting some highbrow literature.
Yep.
Real second grader stuff. Josh, I didn't realize you graduated from picture books.
That's not a picture book?
I guess it has pictures in it, but it also has words.
Haha.
Words that aren't, like cow.
I'm sure there's a poem in there that has cow in it.
But
Anyway.
yes, my favorite poem. Cow. Moo.
The poem.
The end.
Alright, so you travel for one day. It
One
gets
day.
you partway out of Serenia.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, it gets you out of Serenia, I should say, and then
Mm-hmm.
partway. Yeah. Takes you a couple hours to get out of Serenia, and then it's a couple
Yeah.
hours further, since it took you like an hour to get to Ekron.
Correct.
You have effectively traveled like 4 hours outside of Serenia
Mm-hmm.
before it's time to rest. So what are the watches?
I'll go second.
I'll take first.
I don't think I've been on second, so I'll just pop on second.
I'll go on last.
Third.
Alright, which leaves K2 for first. Not K2, Reelan.
I was like K2. I was like, damn, he's watching from far.
Yeah. Reelan is on first.
He's always watching.
I mean, K2 is asleep.
Just
Alright.
like ties himself down to his raft.
So, I'm not going to bother with
And
first
that's-
watch unless you're something that you wanted to do during first watch, Agnes.
Oh, I'm by myself? No,
Well, Reelan's there, but I'm not going to argue.
Oh
for
right,
Reelan, so.
yeah. No,
Mhm.
we just hang out. We chill.
Cool. All right.
You vibe out.
Second watch, you can roll perception checks.
Oh, do I now need to roll perception? Sweet.
No. Not going to bother.
Oof.
It would suck for something to happen when Josh isn't here.
Yeah. Well, plus, given what's yeah. Oh, I suppose Chris is driving. I should roll for.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Oh, it's perception. Whoa, look at that.
Nat 20.
Is it decent? Holy shit,
20.
wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, natural 20.
23.
Wow.
That's really fancy.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Nothing
Because I
happens
wasn't there
during
rolling it
your,
myself.
Yeah, nothing happens during your watch. Any conversation.
Who am I with?
Atramir.
You're with the fridge.
Tremere?
Yeah.
The Wookie boy.
Yeah, the biggest of boys.
Him big, him green. That's Wookie.
All I could think of is like Atcher filling in Rava and sort of what he's already told Agnes, Edward.
So fill her in.
So, be like, well, I've already told the others, so figured slowly bring you all in the loop. So, just to be out there, yes, I come from a city of thieves, and yes, we live in the middle of the tundra. Yes, Agnes knows where it is.
I very much must have fucking missed something. What?
Adjamir's telling you about where he's from.
Yeah, he's telling you about Cardinal's Retreat and how it's a city of thieves and tundra, and that Agnes has been filled in on location. That Edward already knows that I'm slowly bringing party in on this.
Then I will share shit about Silverton. Yeah, just like the stupid things we would do, like play with the fucking Cyclops fish, dumb things.
Sorry, Cyclops fish?
Absolutely, yes, terrifying, huge. They come up during the shallows for breeding season. They will attack you. It becomes a game of chase.
And here I thought Yetis were the biggest thing I had to be concerned with.
I mean, just don't go in the deep ocean.
No, didn't plan on it anytime soon.
I mean, you really don't want to hear about what we think lives in the pit, then.
No, I'll keep my feet firmly on the ground. For now.
I mean, there is a really cool sunken ship that we're allowed to play in.
That's dope.
No idea where it's from, but brother says possibly Sarnath.
Keep hearing that. Honestly, I have no idea. It has no actual meaning to me anymore. I know it's a place.
It literally has no meaning for me either. I just know it's a ship, and that's a place.
Mm-hmm. Another side note. I can't exactly set foot in Cardinals at the moment. It's a very tense political situation. Kind of been forced out.
What did you do?
Not by my own volition.
What did you do?
As far as I'm aware, there have been some false allegations alleged by... Sorry, text. Basically, a rival of mine alleged some false allegations. Got very tense amongst the council. And for our own peace of mind, until we can clear this up or provide something to them that might, grease the wheels a little bit, we might be allowed back. Kind of a difficulty.
Well then. Okay.
Why I have a vested interest right now in Guillemot.
Okay.
Better place to acquire info that might grease the wheels than a city that has a ton of magic. So I'm slowly bringing you guys in on this, but I can get your opinions first before I just assemble you all at one table and be like, all right, here's what I would like us to accomplish and give them. And then have points to real goody two shoes over there try and oust me.
He just kind of like squints at him and he's just like, what were the allegations?
Standard embezzlement, open assassination. Basically, doing the deeds of crime and then not being subtle about it. You're allowed to commit crime there. You just can't openly, be out and about it. They don't care who dies, so long as they're not, stabbed in the middle of the street for everybody to see.
Right.
So basically, we've been sort of ousted as just generally people not to be associated with. So they were like, safer for us to just not be in the city.
But if it was only allegations, why didn't you have proof you didn't do it?
Because it's hard to prove when everybody doesn't trust you. It's a city run by thieves. Everybody does not like you. So the family guild was just like, just go. Just leave for a while, come back with some stuff, and might be able to get the council back on your side. Generally, it doesn't look good when one of the council members' family then has family, then have stuff alleged against him, and then politically he's just like, I just need you out of the city for a while. He's just like, go disappear for a little. Once this all blows over or you figure something out, come back.
Okay then.
Because it's the only way to get on the council is to be old as fuck, or to murder the previous guy in charge.
Why are everything in the land so fucking weird? What the fuck?
I mean, these are traditions that have been around a long time, longer than me. You've heard, we don't know how old the city is. It's just been a secret.
You don't think it's weird that there's an entire city that doesn't care if you murder someone as long as it's not in the street?
Again, it's a haven for thieves, murderers. We don't exactly have laws. Don't get caught. We won't have to deal with you.
Okay then.
I mean, you expect a city full of criminals to make sense? When everybody probably has bounties on their head somewhere. I mean, there's an entire sect of our city dedicated to literally just political manipulation.
Okay then.
I'll get the other two while.
That that seems it for us, I guess.
Yeah. Basically, ending
All
on
right.
the note of this city makes about as much sense as the fact why would so many criminals come in an area?
Oh, that's fine. All right. Third watch. All right. Any conversation?
Well, that was a fantastically awkward last couple of days.
Was definitely different.
I suppose at the very least it's probably good that they seem to ignore me for the most part.
Why do you want him to ignore you?
I don't know. I just don't like the attention, I guess.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
I've never really been one for it. That's more Charles. And I guess to a certain extent Alma, but hers is more damnation and brimstone. I don't know if it was just me, but it almost seemed like Agnes was scared of Charles for some reason.
Yeah, I noticed that too. She didn't say anything to me when we were outside eating, so I don't know.
And if Charles knows something, he wasn't giving me a straight answer.
I guess maybe you should just ask her.
Maybe. I don't know. I still can't believe K2 did that. Well, I guess I can believe it, but
Yeah, it doesn't really surprise me. Some people just can't turn down a dare.
that's what concerns me. Although I'm wondering if it's more not being able to turn down a dare or not being able to turn down a dare from a pretty woman.
I mean, there's literally one way to find out.
I guess, but
Well, technically, there's a couple you could actually just ask him.
right.
I'm just glad I'm not like that. I don't have anything to prove to anybody.
I don't even necessarily know if it's something to prove for him or if it's simply just the challenge.
Yeah, he might be trying to prove it to himself, too.
I suppose that's entirely possible. I guess I can relate to that. I don't know. Hopefully these next few days of travel go by uneventfully.
I mean,
Not that I necessarily think anyone will be trying anything. I mean, just kind of gestures over to Jamal.
hopefully every day that we travel is uneventful.
Mm.
No,
Fair enough.
none of the bad kind, anyway. Wouldn't mind a good kind.
No kidding. Darkalion, have you done a lot of adventuring around the continent? Or travel, maybe, rather?
When I was younger, I did a lot of traveling. Travel with my parents from Northshire to Brand, back and forth to a bunch of the different towns around here, and delivering herbs with my parents. So yeah, as for adventuring, not really that much. Adventuring's still kind of new to me.
Oh. In your travels, did you ever hear of a Dr. Herman Chaucer?
I want to say, this is Joe speaking, I want to say probably not, but I guess that would be up to Josh if I would.
I mean, that's up to you. From what I know about you, it's very unlikely, but
Yeah, that's what I figured. Unless I heard it from somebody passing, then probably not. So yeah, anyway, name doesn't sound familiar to me.
Damn. I wish I got a more definitive answer than that, but everyone I've asked gives me much the same.
Well, sorry, I couldn't be of much more help.
It's fine. It's just...
Is he a friend of yours, or enemy, rival? What's the deal?
Looking for him. I say I'm a doctor, but by all technical right, I'm not. In everything but official license and title. My particular brand of medicine is technically necromedicine, healing the ailments of the undead. Dr. Herman Chaucer, the one who started the institute that I was educated in, was the doctor that was supposed to approve full practitioner rights for practitioners of necromedicine, but he left the school about half a century ago. That's mostly why I'm out here. In order to gain
looking for
full
him?
practitionership, I have to defend my right to become a doctor to him. But I can't defend my position if I can't find the man I'm supposed to defend it to.
Well, maybe if we keep traveling from one place to another, we may come across him, or at least someone that knows of him.
I'm thinking Gillimore might be a good shot, if not Brand.
I was about to say Brand would probably be the best bet.
He's the one who just kind of lifts the book. Wrote the book. From what I can tell, he's a master of the arts that I'm just kind of learning. I would assume that he may have had some roosting in Gilmore and Brand, or somewhere else, maybe. I don't know.
Well, hopefully we can find him for you.
Hopefully. I mean, like I said, I'm a doctor and everything but licensing, and really all practitioner rights gives is the ability to make money off of being a doctor, but that's not why I decided to become one.
What made you decide?
When I was 16, my father fell ill. He passed away before we could find anyone to help with the ailment.
Sorry to hear that.
It wasn't necessarily that we didn't have the money for the clerics, but Dad never liked to spend any money. He always hoped that he could push through, but we were lucky in the fact that we could have, at any moment, simply purchased the cleric services and he would have been right as rain. There's so many other people who don't have that luxury. While I was in school, we spent some time in Ravaran. Battlefield medicine and really practical application. If you even have a makeshift shelter there, you're rich. Enough food to keep yourself alive for the next day. Clean water. That's their version of wealth.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Seems unfair to charge them for the right to live. A person doesn't fall ill because they've gone against the word of their god. They've acted in betrayal of some arbitrary meaning, some decision that their god doesn't approve of. They fall ill because small creatures infest them. It's not their fault that they fall ill and die. Why should they have to pay for the right to live?
I can agree with that. It's not fair.
That was the first time Alma and I got into a really rather large fight. I wonder if that has something to do with it.
I mean, it might.
Edward did say the last he heard she was in Brand.
Well, maybe we'll find her there too.
Part of me hopes so. Part of me desperately hopes not. I don't exactly think the reception would be warm. Not with all the ideas her order has filled her head with.
Still, it's better to get resolution than the not knowing.
I agree. I don't want resolution to be a flash of steel.
And hopefully it won't be.
I guess all we can do is hope. Hope for a better future for ourselves and for others. And then act to try to make that future a reality.
Now that I can agree with.
I think I need more sleep. I've noticed when I don't sleep enough, I tend to get very antagonistic, isn't pessimistic. That's the word.
Fair enough.
Alright. Unfortunately, I think everyone else is asleep, so you'll have to hold the last one out on your own, but
I'll be alright.
I figured.
Well, it's only 3 watches. You don't have to do a 4th.
Oh, okay. I rescind statement then. Or rather, there's no one else to. Oh, the sun's coming up. Huh. Okay. Everyone else wake up.
Yep. After the end of the long rest, everybody awakes feeling rested. Gain the benefit of long rest.
Yay!
And I think we're going to end session right there.
That's fair.
Yay.
Sounds good.
Woo,
Right,
makes you go to
Kristen
bed
gets
early.
back home.
And on that note, I will end the recording here. So, thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye.